Right here, right now, we call awareness to our ever-present Creator. This is the moment, right now, and right now, and right now, and every now moment from here on. This is our task, and it is our pre-task task. This is the calling in of our very essence. Without this knowingness, this recognition, we are just a body, unaware and undirected. Without this constant reminder, our actions lose impact, direction, or meaning. So let us choose to have as many triggers in our day to remind us of our connection to our prime creator and ask to be guided in our every action so that our actions are that of service to other rather than service to self, that we are on purpose, and that our purpose is for the good of humankind, for the people, and for the freedom and creativity we all aspire to. With this awareness, we are an expression of our beloved Creator, and we do it in love, and we do it in joy. Let this be our free will expression. Let it be so in every now moment, and so it is.
This is a new one. This is from a Gmail. And just to make a point, in our documents, every one we do, and the ones I send by email, it closes out this part right here. It says the DOJ has failed miserably in their responsibilities. We must do it ourselves. We define the words we use, and we decide our method of communication. Now, when you send something like this by email and you get an automatic reply back from Paige Clarkson because she's off on holiday, then you have proof of service. This is take heed. This is a notification. If you do not settle, these issues will go to small claims court. And I think that might be one of the places to punch them just as hard as we can to make them pay attention. And if you take enough money away from them and enough power away from them, you hurt them. Then they pay attention. So anyhow, this is going to Paige Clarkson. Paige is the district attorney for Marion County, or she is the County of Marion's district attorney. One of those is de facto and one of those is de jure, but I think she has responsibilities in both, and she won't assume her responsibilities. So this is part of what this is about. This went to Paige, went to Jennifer, her investigator, who is our assigned liaison. It went to Paige's attorney, Jane. Then it went to Ellen Rosenblum. Then it went to Leah Norris. She's counsel for the Oregon Supreme Court. Went to Terry Davies. She's the superintendent of the Oregon State Police. Remember, that's the outfit that murdered Robert Lavoie Finicum and then passed a law saying it was okay. Remember them? Then it was BCC to lots of people. It goes, I'm going to read this now as a script. So if you don't want to hear me read it, you can just look at the script I'm going to read and probably read it much faster than me and maybe even gather more information in. Hello, Paige, Marion County District Attorney. Are you a JD or an Esquire? Respond to our grand jury's presentments. Respond to the claim of cognisance, R.E. Richard L. Koenig, by having the warrant removed. Acknowledge our claim of cognisance. You have until January 3rd, 2022. This is a good faith notification. This is an opportunity to settle. As you have failed to respond and have acquiesced to all the above after repeatedly being notified, advised, admonished by me and Cheryl, the deputy clerk assigned to Marion County, Cheryl was lied to. It took notification of the Inspector General of the U.S. Postal Service for Jennifer to admit she had all of our documents. You have proven to be untrustworthy. So is Joe Cast. You informed Jennifer to name me as trespassed. I was with 3 other members of our grand jury investigative committee. You informed Jennifer to name us as trespass if we did not leave your office. The Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, that's us, is Article 1, Section 1 by acquiescence. I'll read it. And we have proof of service. Natural rights inherent in people, we declare that all men, when they form a social compact, are equal in right, that all power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness. And they have at all times the right to alter, reform, or abolish the government in such manner as they may think proper. Article 1, Section 1. If there is any part of that that you do not comprehend, seek legal counsel. We are in the midst of our grand jury investigation and 42 U.S.C. 1988 and 18 U.S.C. 1510 and 18 U.S.C. 1512, which is Private Attorney General, Qualified Investigator, and Federal Witness. Place this as notification of a claim against you, Paige, with your risk management, violation of due process as written, and we have incontrovertible evidence of. This is also a violation of your oath, a major misdemeanor or several. Refer to 18 U.S.C. 3571 for codification of the penalty. The penalty is $250K every time you break somebody's due process. And we've got the court. I have already placed an ethics violation against you with the Oregon State Bar. Please provide a certified copy of your oath to the bar and for your current employment, proof of bond, bar card, photocopy, and your proof of compliance with FARA, Foreign Agents Registration Act. You have 7, 14, and 21 days. to comply or acquiesce 3 times to your due process violations. What is written here, and breaking your oath, having no honor, being unfit for a position of trust. This is notice to the agent and notice to the principal, and notice to the principal is notice to the agent. Then you can see that pretty good, I guess. I finished this with living testimony in the form of an affidavit of truth. Some guys here on YouTube are teaching an affidavit. An affidavit is de facto. Please don't do that unless you have to. And if you have to, make sure you knowingly expatriate from being a de jure man or woman or their child to being a U.S. citizen with privileges of their bogus 14th Amendment. In any case, in this, I identify who I am. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It took 12 lines of copy, it looks like, to identify who I am. And it's all done in 2 words. I am. Then with full faith and credit, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 10 lines of copy to tell them what the law is so that they can't say, well, I didn't know. You didn't inform me. Then it closes with this communique is not intended to mislead, defraud, deceive, or threaten in any way, and is submitted in good faith with clean hands. I do lawful, not legal, and this is my best effort. I close with love, peace, harmony, and a prayer. A U.S. Marshal has determined that my prayer is not a threat. And then he reneged on his word, which is only good one time. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. Then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up.
And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.